Welcome to Sabado Nights with Steve Lou Europe Edition.
Ciao ciao, buongiorno. We are here at Capuano's Pizzeria, just a little ways off from the San Agustina flea market. So we had a quick walk through the flea market. You'll see a lot of bargains, leather jackets, coats, jackets, cosmetics, underwear, everything under the sun you could possibly think of at very, very good, reasonable prices. So they have finally opened at 12 as promised, and here we are. I've ordered the Gran Bufala pizza. Of course, they have their coffees, grappa, and they have their dolcezza, their desserts. I'm not much for desserts, so I think I will skip that part. But I'm interested in their starters actually, and I'm trying to gather from what it says. I mean, the menu is in Italian. It looks like this is a Napoletana restaurant, so Napoli. Perhaps I might be thinking of ordering one of the aperitifs, the starters, just to try and see what it's about. And frite, I see the word frito a lot, which means that it's fried, deep fried, probably in their best olive oil, which really appeals to me because I like my deep fried food. Okay, so I have ordered the Capuano Gran Frito Napoli, which from the sound of it, seems like a sampler of maybe typical street food of Napoli. Right. Well, I'm very happy with for the starter, the Gran Frito Napoli, which, as I had suspected, is very much like finger food, like tapas. And this one, which I've tried here, is lovely. It's like a Spanish croqueta. Lovely. And here we have our Gran Bufala with mozzarella di bufala, pomodorini, among other things, and fresh basil. I can't wait to tuck in. And if this is the Napoletana pizza, as a certain friend, a certain pizzaiolo, Carl, has said to us, the leoparding should be perfect under this. So that, yes, leoparding. There it is. Buonissimo. Buonissimo. The pizza was absolutely delicious. The crust was very finely made. It had that leoparding, as I had shown you. So cooked just right. Topping with the burrata and basilico or basil and the small tomato sauce, or it's tomato. And the small cherry tomatoes are like candy when you eat them. The appetizers, the starters, typical as you would imagine, they're very filling, so they would be just right if you want to you want to build up your energy for the day to walk around. They're perfect. So you have these dough balls, you have the croquetas, patatas, so it's potato croquettes, which we have in Spanish tapas, and they have this interesting little thing which is like a little pizza, pizzetta, and I put a little bufala on top just for sure. And it's very heavy dough balls. And we just about managed to finish the pizza, which again I thought was excellent. So I highly recommend the pizza. The spritz is what seems to me like a typical Aperol spritz, but a good value all in all. The pizza that we had was 11 euros. The starter, which is very substantial, good for a few people, is 12 euros. And my drink was 6 euros. So all in all, quite average, good value. Again, it was buonissimo. So I will say to that, I think I've almost finished this, my Capuano spritz. But looking forward to a walk along Navigli, along the canal, and I will drink to that. Chin chin, salute.
Alright, so we made it here to Navigli River dito sa Milan. Apparently, marami ditong mga coffee shops and restaurants that offer yung buffet, aperitivo buffet, where you sign up and pay for the buffet, and it starts at like 4 or 5 in the afternoon. You have like unlimited drinks and you get the tapas buffet. So nandito tayo ngayon sa bridge where people have installed or naglagay din sila ng mga locks. Mahaba-haba ito eh. Saka yun nga, ang nagdala sa akin dati dito si Bunny. This is where we had our last photo before we separated back in 2019 when she went back to Marseille and I moved on to my next gig. I don't remember where it was. So this is a bridge, came from the station and meron ding flea market dito. I'll show you. Ito, military circle. Wow, it's interesting actually. Matitibay siguro to dahil ginawa ito pang gera eh. Wow, clothes here are also 3 years. I guess it happens on weekends lang, on Saturday. Katulad nga pala ng flea market sa San Agustino, it only happens on Saturday. Meron din silang vinyl. Ang haba nito hanggang dun sa dulo. Ang haba nitong avenue na to, saka like I said, medyo trending na siya. At it's good to be back here in Navigli. It's a district where people hang out, I guess. Ang daming mga bars doon sa gilid ng river. So here we are, we're continuing on this Navigli flea market journey. Marami siyang magagandang mga leather din. Meron tayong nakita doon na parang very bohemian dito. This flea market is a lot more pleasant to walk around in because they have various leather jackets. Oh my god.
Leather trousers.
Oh my, leather trousers. So mukhang mapapatingin tayo. Maraming mga antiques din. And as our food diwata has said,
A lot of vintage knickknacks reminds me of Portobello Market where little old ladies would sell things from their own family estate or from other estate sales, and but you'd have some really good finds, and whether it's jewelry or old books, things like that.
and so far there have been a lot of interesting stuff here. And compared to the flea market at San Agustino, this is a bit more pleasant. The walk, it's more mas maluwag siya, hindi siya ganun ka-tight. But anyway, pabalikan ko yung leather goods. Smart cars, yan ang uso dito sa Europe. Small compact size cars, marami niyan lalo na dito sa Italy because parking can be a bitch. So at meron pa nga palang balita. If your automobile is rated Euro 4, hindi ka na pwede sa city. Yan kita nyo, puro mga bago na yan, mga gas at gas and electric and hybrid ng bawal na sa city ang mga diesel and older cars, kahit na ganong kaganda ang kondisyon ng kotse ninyo, bawal na. Like our friend Eileen, she has a 13-year-old car. Number 1, number 2, it's a diesel. So talagang hindi na nga raw niya magamit at hindi na niya alam. Naka-impound na raw dun sa isang garahe. So basically, when she gets the money, she will have it crushed para i-junk na lang niya. I don't know. Babayaran mo pa yon. So they are really very strict about enforcing this. I think dito sa Europe, most of the European countries want it to be smoke-free by 2030. Ayan makikita nyo, Fiat. Of course, that's 500. I think it's only 500cc, kaya 500. That is my understanding.
You can do that so you can be car sharing.
Ay, oo. By the way, uso na rin dito yung car share where you pay 19 cents per minute. So 1 hour is like 11 euro. So, it's cheaper that way. You can park anywhere. So, hindi mo naaalalahan yung parking. By the way, how about saying hello to our food diwata, Miss Katia Angara, in her brand new hat. Fedora.
Courtesy of my love here. Thank you. I love it. I absolutely love it. Now my head will be warm and stylish.
Right.
All throughout our Italy trip.
Right. Imagine that. That would be perfect because it's raining, I hear, in Rome.
Oh.
So, yeah. Oh, ito, smart car. Oh.
There are new versions of the smart as well.
Yeah. Ayun, may new version ng smart car. Really very compact. But I saw one across the street parked in front of the hotel. Eh, kahit na super sleek siya, you can actually fit a medium-sized luggage in the trunk. I know for a fact in Milan and Rome and in France, most of the big cities here in Europe, yun nga, meron ng regulation against Euro 4 ang tinatawag nila. So, ang acceptable na lang daw yata ngayon ay Euro 5. So, that is like a smoke or smog classification. So, basically, most of the cars here are relatively new at wala na sigurong diesel dito sa mga cities. Ito pa isa. Estrima. Tignan nyo naman. Pang 2 tao lang talaga. Actually, parang pangbata lang eh. Parang laruan lang siya. But you know, it's practical here in Europe. Mini Coopers are actually sedans here in Europe with the dawn of these new, yeah. So, just a little tidbit of information for you guys.
Ciao Ciao, your food diwata here for Sabado nights with Step Through. We are here at Musikahan, Filipino restaurant at the heart of Milano. And can I say how heartening it is it's really heartwarming to be here and have a taste of home. Finally, I have been craving. I will always miss Filipino food whenever I am out of the country. So we're starting with some pancit canton, and then I ordered a lechon kawali, which is like crispy pork. Favorite. Sweet and sour pork, more Chinese, but also a bit of fusion there. And Steph is having the nilaga, so that we can have some warming soup and vegetables, just to contrast things a little bit, and so we can try different dishes as well. And we are having this lovely sparkling white to go with our meal, which actually sparkling, I noticed, rosé or sparkling wine goes very, very well with Filipino or Asian food. I don't know what it is, but I think because Filipino food can be heavy on the starch, heavy on the seasonings, the aromatics. So I think the sharpness of the sparkling wine cleanses the palate, cuts through all of that. So it's a wonderful compliment to our food tonight. But more on that later. I will get back to you with you. Salute. Wow, lechon kawali and our nilaga. Look at that soup, and look at that thick slab of juicy crispy pork with a side of chips.
And si Jensek pouring the sparkling wine.
Thank you, Jensek, for pouring the sparkling wine. Chin, salute.
Salute.
Salute. And look at these delicate bamboo bowls. Perfect for eating Asian food. Oh, and just in time, sweet and sour.
Care of Sir Jonathan. Yeah.
Sir Jonathan, thank you. Grazie di cuore. Buon appetito.